Here with head football coach Steve Johnson. And Coach, a really solid win on the road last Saturday against Gustavus, 24-3. You played an all-around good game in all three phases, but talk about what you liked about your team's performance.
Yeah, it was a great game, a big game for us, also for Gustavus, fighting through. They had to fight through a loss of their quarterback, who's just an excellent player. And so, but Coach Haugen had them ready to go. They had a bye week, and so they're ready to go for us. I was probably most pleased with our defense kind of adjusting to the things that they saw, because we, as coaches, we really rely on and prepare for what we feel like we're going to see, and it was nothing like what we prepared for. And so the guys, you have to trust your base and kind of work through things and get a feel, but they never let it make them pause, and so they were playing with good speed and awareness, and as the game went on, we got even better, and so it was really neat. Kyle Kilgore just played lights out and had like 11 tackles and tackles for loss, a couple sacks, and Dalkey played well, Godfrey, really all the guys up front, and then the secondary was solid too, coming up on the run and making sure that we were solid backside. And so,
well, you started the game with a long drive, touchdown. They were able to put another drive together with a field goal. You're up 7-3, and then you just get momentum right back on your side with the special teams return. Talk about what worked well on that, and the first time this year your special teams unit was able to put some points on the board from a return standpoint. Yeah,
we feel like we've been close. AJ Parnell works with our special teams, and we've been really close with that. But we've had some hiccups as far as even personnel with injuries and stuff. But Joe Konecki is back there, did a great job setting it up and then cut back and made a couple guys miss, and it was a huge play. And it was kind of ironic, because I was talking about our defense is working to get a feel for what we have, and so Gustavus put together a real good drive. We did a great job holding them to 3, but we were saying even on the phones that this would be good to get a good long drive going here and kind of pound it and doing those different things. And before we finished talking about that, Konecki's in the end zone and the defense is back out there, but they were pretty happy to go again. It was a little bit of a rainy day off and on. I felt like our guys handled the weather really well and did those different things. But it was cool enough to be able to play and get after it that way too. And so defense then just shut them down, and then we came back and scored again, and we're in pretty good control of the game.
Well, one stat that doesn't show up, but it looks good for you as a coaching staff, I'm sure, is 3 for 3 inside the red zone. It's got to be nice to finish long drives like that with some touchdowns, and maybe talk about even Hayden Foote, obviously 2 touchdowns. Does that speak about the depth maybe of that running back class back there?
Yeah, the depth. All three of the starters are freshmen, so there's your depth. And Levi Dunnick he's kind of a running back, H-back, tight end type guy. He did a great job, and he's done a great job to kind of give us that punch that we need to have to make those things happen. And then Jake Marsh, his efficiency is directly related to our success and kind of keeping things going. And so we want to be that team that kind of pounds it, but also we just have some great athletes that are explosive and they can make some of those plays. But the red zone, ironically, we're 3 for 3 in the red zone, and that's great. But the St. John's game, we got stopped on the 1 4 times, and we're struggling with that. We're making a joke because I think we have 2 touchdowns from our own. We're better on our own 2 than we are on the other guys' 2, which is a little embarrassing. So, but we're working at those things. But Hayden Foote's done a great job, and he really. He gets it. When we're down there, he runs about this high, and he's getting after it. And the offensive line, has to be credited with the movement.
Well, let's talk about your week ahead. You get the Tommies, and in St. Paul, it's going to be a tough matchup, certainly against the number 6 ranked Tommies. Talk about how you can be successful against them. Obviously, it's a tall task, but you also have momentum on your side. How do you use that in St. Paul?
Well, we love playing St. Thomas, and there's good mutual respect there, and we play physical, and even at the Gustavus game, that was one of the things that I was really proud of our guys. We just physical, and we're just going to go get it. And St. Thomas is they're a great football team and well coached, and so both teams are going to just get after it and play. And so we relish those opportunities to play in big games, and it's going to be one, and can't wait.
Well, Coach, I'm sure it's nice to have a little break in the action here with the bye week, but also looking forward to getting back on the gridiron next weekend.
Yeah,
right?
we can't wait.
All right, thanks, Coach.